Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us on Across the Fence. I'm Jolie Whitney. We're a few months into the new year, and I'm guessing some of you might be starting to stray from your New Year's resolutions to exercise more and eat healthier. If that's like you and you're like me, then our resident chef Marco Ayala has some recipes to get you back on track for eating better. As for the exercise, that's on you. Here's Marco.
Thank you, Jolie. Hi, I'm Marco Ayala, and I'm here to share another recipe with all of you. And yes, I think it's important that at the beginning of the year, we stick to our resolutions that we usually make in January of eating better and eating a little more healthy. However, I think that health is something that we should do year round. And it's not really all that hard. We've come a long way with recipes that are really good and are really going to please your taste buds in order to stay on track. However, we also have to remember that for a lot of people out there, it's not just about watching the figure or losing some weight. For a lot of people, it also has to do with heart health and with maybe your provider or your doctor saying, maybe we need to ease up on the cholesterol, maybe we need to ease up on the sodium in order to keep our hearts healthy. So that's why for this month, I wanted to feature some recipes that are healthier, tasty, but also being very conscious about the amount of fat, cholesterol, and sodium in these recipes. So I am going to start with something that is very, very simple, yet is very good. And it's your basic rice and beans. You're probably thinking, Marco, it's just rice and beans. However, beans are very high in protein, and this is made with very little ingredients. There's literally no salt in here, yet it is very tasty. So let me tell you how to make it. First, you're gonna take one onion and you're gonna finely chop it. Then to a saucepan, you're gonna add 1 teaspoon olive oil, and you're gonna set it over medium-high heat. Then you're gonna add your chopped onion, 2 minced cloves garlic, and you're gonna cook it for about 4 minutes until the onion has softened and become translucent and the garlic is fragrant. Then you're gonna add 3/4 to 1 cup uncooked white rice and stir it often until the rice becomes lightly toasted, about 2 minutes. And as you can notice already, there's a lot of onion in there and a fair amount of garlic, and there's a reason for it. We want to make sure that your rice is really tasty and infused with all these great ingredients, because we will be cutting on other ingredients that are not necessarily great for you, such as salt. Once the rice is lightly toasted, you're gonna add 2 cups low sodium, low fat vegetable broth. Bring the mixture to a boil. Cover the saucepan and reduce the heat to a simmer and cook it until all the liquid is absorbed, about 20 to 22 minutes. You're gonna add 3.5 cups canned black beans, drained. Stir it well into the rice, and then you're gonna add 1 teaspoon ground cumin and 1/4 teaspoon cayenne pepper. Warm the mixture until all of the ingredients are heated through and it's ready to serve. And this is a great recipe that is so easy to make. It makes a wonderful side dish. You can also add some chicken and make it into your main meal, maybe some lean pork. You could also use this as a base for burritos. I think that we are living in times where I don't hear people say, I have too much money in my bank account, I need to spend it all on food. And this recipe is going to allow you to feed the whole family for just a few dollars. So give it a try. Again, it's very good for you, filled with protein, and again, good for you. So now we're gonna move on to our main dish. And this time I wanted to make a salad because, well, it's something that is light, is good for you, and as I mentioned, it's gonna be heart healthy. So without further ado, let me show you this cucumber pineapple salad. And this is not the whole salad, this is just the ingredients that you put over greens. And it has this wonderful vinaigrette that we're going to be constructing from scratch. So let me tell you how to put it together. First, to a saucepan, you're going to add 1/4 cup sugar, 2/3 cup rice wine vinegar, and 2 tablespoons water. And you're going to bring it to a boil. Make sure to stir it constantly until the mixture is reduced to about 1/2 cup. Then you're going to transfer it to a large bowl and you're going to place it in the fridge until it's cool. And this is going to make a low sodium little vinaigrette that is much better for you than the dressings that you could buy at the store. However, it is important to know that you do want to use rice wine vinegar for this recipe because it's much milder than regular vinegar. It's not an expensive item and it will give you a lot of vinegar to make other recipes or to repeat this recipe in the future because it's absolutely delicious. While the vinegar is cooling, you're gonna take 1 cucumber, peel it, and thinly slice it. Then you're gonna take 1/2 a red onion and you're gonna thinly slice it into small pieces. Then you're gonna cut your choice of romaine lettuce or iceberg lettuce until you get about 4 cups. Once the vinegar mixture is cool, you're gonna add 1 can no sugar added pineapple chunks. Then you're gonna add all the ingredients to the vinegar mixture. And finally, peel and cut into thin strips 1 carrot. And you're gonna toss it well. Was that not super easy? And then you're gonna add some of the mixture for your salad. And look how great that looks. Then you're gonna add some sesame seeds on top just to enhance the flavor. And I am going to add some chicken. And look at that. You have a great salad that is going to please even the pickier eater in your family. So I hope you give this a try. Again, it's a recipe that I think everyone in your family is going to enjoy, and it's going to keep all of your hearts healthy. And now it's time for dessert. And I know that you're probably thinking, Marco, there can be a dessert out there that is good for you, that is heart healthy, and that is low cal, and that is going to be tasty. Check this out. Raspberry vanilla tartlets. And please don't tell me those tartlets don't look absolutely delicious. And let me tell you, this is so easy to make. And again, it's a recipe that cuts on the calories and it's actually good for you. So let me tell you how to put it together. To a large saucepan, you're gonna add 1/4 cup sugar, 2 tablespoons cornstarch, and 1/8 teaspoon salt. And then you're gonna add 1.5 cups low-fat 1% milk. And then you're gonna heat it over medium-high heat, whisking it well until bubbles begin to form. And the mixture starts getting slightly thickened. At this point, you're gonna remove it from the heat. And you're probably thinking that this is looking suspiciously like pudding. However, look at that. It has the consistency of custard. And that is because we're gonna add a little bit of egg and some more ingredients in order to give this custard a little more richness. Then you're gonna add 1 large egg and you're gonna whisk it vigorously until it's very smooth and there's no lumps. Bring the mixture back to the heat and whisk it frequently until the mixture bubbles and starts thickening. Remove it from the heat and transfer it to a bowl. Once your custard is cooler, you're gonna add 4 tablespoons reduced fat sour cream and 2 teaspoons vanilla extract. And I think that that's the secret that makes this custard much lighter than your regular custard, which is only 1 egg, and your vanilla, you're adding it until the mixture is cool, which ensures that the flavor is a little stronger. So all these changes really keep this little tartlets high flavor but low calorie. Then you're gonna take 24 low-fat mini tart shells. Then you're gonna scoop about 1 to 2 tablespoons of your vanilla custard into each tart shell. Make sure to cool it down so the consistency is firmer. And once all of your tart shells are filled, you're gonna add some raspberries, and that is it. Isn't this super easy? Considering that you're using all ingredients that are low fat, and that you're not using a lot of sugar, these are surprisingly tasty. So I hope you give them a try. Let me know how you like all these recipes by following us on Twitter, now known as X. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can get all the incredible content of Across the Fence right on your phone or your computer. Or you can also like us on Facebook so you can get all the notifications of the posts that Across the Fence does every day. Also, I want to remind you that all these recipes are available through the UVM extension website that you can see on your screen right now. You can also check out the archive of recipes that we have there that we have made in the past. So they're easily accessible and they can get you out of a pinch if you don't know what to make for dinner. So I hope you give all of these recipes a try. And Jolie, I hope that you could taste these little tartlets because they look absolutely delicious. And I will make sure to send some over there to you to the studio. Back to you and happy cooking. Enjoy your food.
My thanks to the crew behind the scenes here at WCAX who always eat their fruits and vegetables. I'm Jolie Whitney. This is Across the Fence. Have a good one.